Hi, I'm Jorge Antonio Vallejos, and you're watching BlackCoffeePoet.com and the Black Coffee Poet YouTube channel. I run this website, BlackCoffeePoet.com, and this is a continuation of my article called My Stacks of Books, which you can find right here. This is what it looks like. Anyways, um, this is kind of like a continuation of a series that I've got around books. I've got a series called Free Books. I also did a vlog around my summer reading list. And so I decided to let y'all know, my readers, about the stacks of books that I have. All writers have them. I wrote about it in my article. Big writers like Ana Castillo, the Chicana writer, used to live like me in a small room with stacks of books. Binyavanga Wainana, a Kenyan writer, who wrote an amazing memoir called One Day I Will Write About This Place. Same thing, surrounded by books. Local Toronto poet that I know, Jim Nason, one of his awesome poems that I love, Weather Girl, talks about all the stacks of books in his room. And so I'm surrounded by books. I love being surrounded by books. I've got a ton of books, and I don't want to let them go. I'm reading them slowly. That's part of what I wrote about in my summer reading list and I blogged about. And what I've got going on here today is to kind of talk about how, as a writer, you have to have books, you have to read books if you want to continue to write whatever you're writing, whatever genre. But most of all, what I want to get across is I live in abundance. A lot of artists, a lot of writers have this whole thing about being a starving artist. And, you identify the way you want. But me personally, as someone who is surrounded by what they love, words, writers, books, I've got all the pens I need. I've got a pretty good laptop. It's 4 years old, but it still does the job. You know what I mean? I've got internet access anywhere I want to get my, blackcoffeepoet.com going and my YouTube channel. Like, I live in abundance. My stacks of books remind me of the abundant life that I've got and how appreciative I am of that. So, in my other blogs, they're a lot longer and stuff like that, and it's really difficult to actually show you the stacks. Like, you can see some stuff behind me. There's bins right beside you, right here, that are full of books. There's books all over the tripod. I had to like situate it in a careful way. So I'm not going to be walking around showing you the stacks, but I did take pictures, and you can look at, some of the stacks in the article, My Stacks of Books, which is you know this is a follow-up to that article. But that's mainly what I wanted to get across. I know this is much shorter. I'm not really getting into jokes and funny stuff like I do in my other vlogs and stuff, and I'm not really showing a lot of books. But there's a variety of books. Well, I'll show a couple. Like right here, I just got this recently. This is called Tiger Lily. It's a journal by women of color. It's no longer around, and that's right beside me. For conspiracy nuts out there. I used to be a little bit of a conspiracy nut. Black helicopters over America. The government's coming to get you. You know what I mean, etc. They're watching you all the time. Anyways, and then you know, I've got whatever, a ton of other books here. But yeah, this is a symbol to me of how much I have. I don't got stacks of cash, which is fine, but I got stacks of books. And writer Jean Genet, French writer, lefty, um, petty thief, did some time. You know what I mean? He has a saying that I really, really, really love, and I try to apply it in my life. And it's the worst thing you can do to words is ignore them. And that's true. And so I'm not ignoring these books. I'm taking my time in reading them, but I'm, sharing them with you via the article, my stacks of books, and this short vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Maybe another time I can have somebody come in here and hold the camera from a certain angle, and then I can talk about the stacks of books and stuff like that and show you more. At this time, you're seeing what you see behind me, and you won't see what's around you around the tripod, but you can read my article, My Stacks of Books, to be filled in and see some of what I've got. So thank you very much for joining us. Please subscribe to the Black Coffee Poet YouTube channel, also blackcoffeepoet.com. I'm also on Twitter as Black Coffee Poet. Peace out. Thanks a lot. Keep reading.